bright and beautiful morning. The sun slowly rose in the clear blue sky. Soft golden sunlight entered through the windows. Birds were singing happily on the tree branches. A gentle breeze moved the curtains inside the house. Inside a small, warm, and peaceful home, Sam's family was starting a brand new day. The house felt calm and happy. Sam had already left early for work that morning. He waved goodbye to his family with a smile. At home, Sam's wife began her daily chores. She cleaned the house carefully. She arranged the furniture neatly. She prepared breakfast with love and care. The smell of warm food filled the kitchen. After finishing her work, she washed her hands and rested for a moment. Then she called her little son gently. She said his name softly. The little boy heard his mother's voice and quickly ran toward her. His footsteps were light and fast. He was full of energy and excitement. His face showed curiosity and happiness. Sam's wife smiled warmly at her son. She looked at him with love. She slowly put her hand into her pocket. The boy watched carefully. Then she slowly took out 2 chocolates. The chocolates were shiny and colorful. They looked very sweet and delicious. She placed the chocolates gently into her son's hands. The boy looked at the chocolates closely. His eyes became wide with joy. His face was filled with happiness. A big smile appeared on his face. He felt excited and proud. He hugged the chocolates tightly. He did not want to drop them. He imagined eating them slowly. He imagined enjoying every bite. For him, the chocolates were very special. Then his mother bent down gently. She looked into his eyes kindly. She spoke in a soft and calm voice. She said, "My dear son, listen carefully." The boy nodded his head. She continued speaking slowly. She said, "When your father comes home from work today, give 1 chocolate to your father." She smiled gently. Then she added, "You can eat the other chocolate yourself." The boy listened carefully. At first, he smiled softly, but then his smile slowly faded away. His face became serious. He looked down at the chocolates. He held them a little tighter. He felt something change inside his heart. He felt a little sad. He really wanted to eat both chocolates alone. He did not want to share them. He stayed silent for a moment and looked thoughtful. Then the boy started thinking deeply. He was a clever child. He liked using his brain. Suddenly, an idea came into his mind. His eyes sparkled again. A small smile appeared on his face. He looked confident. He looked at his mother. Then he spoke proudly. He said, "Mom, can I tell you something?" His mother nodded kindly. She listened patiently. The boy raised 1 chocolate and held it up carefully. He said, "Mom, this is the first chocolate." He smiled and continued, "So this chocolate is number 1. Then he raised the second chocolate. He held it up proudly. He said, "And this is the second chocolate." He nodded his head. "So this chocolate is number 2. The boy paused dramatically. He looked very serious. He thought for a second. Then he said slowly, "When we add 1 and 2 together." He waited for a moment. Then he said loudly and proudly, "1 plus 2 equals 3. The boy smiled widely. He looked very proud of himself. He said, "So now I have 3 chocolates, not 2. He crossed his arms confidently. He waited for his mother's reaction. His mother was surprised. She raised her eyebrows slightly. She understood her son was being clever. She felt amused inside. She wanted to laugh, but she controlled herself. She smiled gently. She did not argue. She said nothing. She decided to wait. Time slowly passed. The morning turned into afternoon. The boy stayed at home. He played with his toys. He sometimes looked at the chocolates. He thought about his clever idea again and again. He felt proud. He waited for his father to come home. As the sun slowly set, evening arrived. The sky changed colors. Soon, Sam returned home from work. He looked tired but happy. He entered the house with a smile. He greeted his wife warmly. He looked at his son lovingly. The boy quickly ran toward his father. He held the chocolates carefully. He started talking excitedly. He explained the chocolate story proudly. He explained the counting. He explained his smart idea. Sam listened carefully. He smiled softly. He felt proud of his son. Sam laughed gently. Then Sam said, "My son is very smart." The boy smiled happily. Then Sam bent down slowly. He looked at the chocolates carefully. He gently took 2 chocolates from his son's hand. The boy was shocked. His eyes became wide. He felt confused. Sam gave 1 chocolate to his wife. She accepted it with a smile. Sam kept the 2nd chocolate for himself. Then Sam looked at his son. He smiled kindly. He spoke calmly. He said, "My son, you can eat the 3rd chocolate." The boy looked at his hands. They were empty. He felt something heavy in his heart. His face slowly became sad. He realized something important. His clever trick had failed. He felt disappointed. He lowered his head. He stayed quiet for a moment. Then he spoke softly. He said, "I should have eaten both chocolates earlier." He paused. Then he continued, "But now I understand that was wrong." He looked up at his parents. He said, "We should always share our food." He said, "And we should be honest with our family." Sam smiled proudly. His wife smiled warmly. They felt happy. They knew their son learned a valuable lesson. The boy felt calm. He felt wiser. From that day onward, he always shared his food. He never tried to be too clever again. He learned that sharing brings happiness.